What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Burrow77 coming to you with my main man, Young Leg. We got a bunch of EPL games. We got 4 out right now with lineups. I wasn't going to have time to do the graphics for all these games, but I went ahead and put something up, at least to have, the pre-lineups, money lines, handicaps, totals, team totals. But we are going to start with Newcastle versus Liverpool. Made sure to grab the lineups for this one. I like Pool on the money line. You can get Pool on the money line at plus 100 over on Caesars. Newcastle definitely wants a little bit of revenge for West Ham, beating them 2-0 in their building at St. James Park. I think St. James Park will be rocking today. Salah is obviously dealing with his contract stuff. I like him to keep scoring goals and getting assists while he's waiting for a contract. Nunez is either going to score 3 goals or he's going to score 0 and put 9 shots way over the crossbar, to the left, to the right, or just nowhere on frame. I do like Gakpo. You guys know I like McAllister a lot as a midfielder who shoots. He does have free kick responsibilities, especially with no TAA here. So McAllister just put a shot on target has been a pretty nice number. VVD to shoot. As far as Newcastle goes, Isak, always got to look at him for a goal. Joe Linton, shot on target. Gordon's playing well. Shar likes to shoot back there on the back line. I can see both teams scoring over 2.5 here pretty easily. Yeah, so that's what I got. How about you, Leg?
Well, I'm a little upset just because I'm doing my cards search right now. And anytime I find somebody that I love taking for cards, they just don't put them on. They're just like Inigo de Galarreta is just not on the list for the Madrid Bilbao game. And I know he's going to get a card in the first 15 minutes, and I'll be mad. This one, though, I mean, I love Pool on the money line, but you know me, I'm greedy, so I went Pool money line, both teams to score. I find it hard to believe that Newcastle will get shut out at home. So, and I know Liverpool's taking care of business. They just went back-to-back, City and Madrid. No goals allowed, 4 for them. So that's with a backup goalkeeper, too, which really, no offense to Alisson, but all those best goalkeeper in the world shouts don't look as great when nobody misses you at all.
True. Yeah, so that's what we got going for the Newcastle-Liverpool game. Glad I'm not alone on Liverpool. The line's scaring me. Liverpool was minus 130 and went down to minus 110 this morning. Yeah, it's even moved a little bit more again. I don't think, Fernando, that Newcastle gets shut out again at St. James Park. I think that West Ham game was just kind of an anomaly for them, so I definitely like both teams to score here.
Oh, I like Flash Gordon for a shot on target also.
Nice. Yeah,
I think I did him, Gakpo, and then somebody to just attempt one, so it must have been a random midfielder. Probably Guimarães, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Let's jump over. We got Everton taking on Wolves. Wolves have been scoring at a pretty nice clip. They got Kuna, who's doing a bunch over there, and Jorgen Strand Larsen has actually been tearing it up for them recently as well. So I can definitely – I don't know what to expect out of this Everton lineup ever. But Wolves have definitely been showing me some life here. I like Kahuna out there on the left. Larson, like I said. Guedes even got involved with an assist the other day.
Guedes is starting too.
Yeah, I still don't believe I can trust DCL. McNeil's an okay little piece over here on Everton. I just don't really like this Everton squad. I kind of like the both teams to score here, but I'm leaning Wolves on a double chance at minus 130.
I'm right there with you with the Wolves double chance. This game in general gives me big draw vibes. I would take a draw straight up, but Wolves have had that little bit of spark on offense where it's I lean their way, like you said with Cunha. I think Larson might even get on the end of one. He looks like a dollar store Darwin Núñez, and it's not like we even rate Darwin Núñez that high. Is it near as Wolves the underdog play of the day? Yeah, I'm right there with you. I like Wolves in the double chance for sure.
Yeah, I think you're right here, Fernando. I like the Wolves on the double chance. Minus 130 is a little heavy. Wolves team total over 1.5 might not be a bad look. I'm guessing that's sitting about plus 175, plus 180. Again, Everton should score. They're at home, but like I don't know if they're gonna. So I can definitely get behind Wolves here, especially on a double chance. Even a draw no bet isn't bad. I'll take a push for a draw at plus 235 as well. So we'll keep it moving on from that one. We got City taking on Nottingham Forest. City is still a heavy favorite. They're at home. Nottingham Forest has definitely been regressing lately. We all kind of knew that they couldn't keep that steam up, but they still have big Chris Wood. They got Gibbs White playing the 10 here. I don't think that City keep losing and drawing like they have the last 5 games, but I don't know. I wouldn't sleep on this Nottingham team. Their defense is pretty solid, other than getting shellacked 3-0 by Arsenal. I guess they did lose 3-1 at home to Newcastle too. They've been pretty defensively sound, and you got to go back to 2022? Yeah, August of 2022 for this game to get over 3. So I think the under is definitely a sneaky play here. I don't think Forest can win. They might be able to cover plus 1.5, but I'm not super interested in getting involved in it. I don't know. I like City under 2.5 goals at minus 145. I think that makes a nice little parlay piece, and I think the game stays under 3.5.
I genuinely only took both teams to score in this game, and it's in a parlay with a lot of other shit. Other than that, I've now said like the last, 4 weeks in a row, City's not going to lose again, are they? They're not going to drop points again, are they? So I wouldn't back City for shit at this point. There's nothing that really tells me anything's going to be different. Big Wood just to get a shot on target. You can flirt with that and get me to a plus sign, and then we're there. But I'm just shocked at how City and Pep are reacting to this. Like Pep talking about wanting to hurt himself and whatnot. What are you showing the youth of the world right now, Pep? I thought you cared. That's your greatest coach in history? Couldn't be me. Also, shout out Pep for holding up the 6 to the Liverpool fans as if they give a fuck and didn't just beat the shit out of you guys. But
facts. Yeah, look, Scotty, I'm with you here. I like big Chris Wood just for a shot on target, minus 105. I'm just going to double check something here over on Caesars. But yeah, go out and get your best number. If Chris Wood for a shot on target is that close to even money, like I'm here for it all day. Yeah. What sportsbook did you get that on, Scotty? Just let me know. Draw halftime in the Everton game might be a good look. Yeah, I could see that. Wolves have also just been getting on the score sheet early too, so I don't know. It's not like I'm in love with Everton's defense. It's on DraftKings. All right, thank you, Scotty. So yeah, Wood for a shot on target, minus 105 over on DraftKings. I'm probably going to ride with that. Might take an over here. Yeah, I mean, look, could definitely be, but Forest has been sound defensively, and City's just had a major hard time scoring goals. So this one's kind of giving me under vibes. We'll keep it moving over to Southampton versus Chelsea. Lineups came out with this. Chelsea definitely going with a bit of a rotation. I know Leg was saying he liked Nkunku. I went ahead and took a stab on Yao Felix anytime goal for the odds. I thought plus 180 over on DraftKings was a little disrespectful for Yao Felix. So I'm going to go ahead and take it there.
I wanted it to score or assist number. That's what I was looking for, and I couldn't get a
It's
good
like
one.
minus 145. Unfortunately, DraftKings not offering to score or assist for this game because they're mad pussy-o. But yeah, I'm definitely in on Yao Felix for a goal here at plus 180. I like Nkunku as well. I've always been a fan of his. He won me a nice little golden boot ticket over in Germany that I'll never forget. Shout out and Nkunku at 10-1 on that, John. So, despite the lineup rotation, Chelsea should completely handle their business here against Southampton. I'm not sure Southampton score. I know this back line isn't the greatest for Chelsea, but they've definitely improved. Madueke out there on the right today, with Fernandez playing in the midfield as well. I don't know. I like Chelsea here. I might even take Chelsea clean sheet. I might sprinkle this plus 162 for Southampton not to score. It's not that I don't respect Archer, but like unless these guys are getting a PK, I just don't see him scoring or having the ball all that much. Anything you want thrown there, like?
No. If you're going Chelsea, I do think they win the game. You're gonna have to get creative with that line, minus 320. Because I don't think Southampton's scoring. I don't want to disrespect them too much. It'd be one thing if James Ward-Prowse was still on the pitch or somebody that can go out and like get a moment for you. They don't have anyone that'll do that. They need Chelsea to fuck up to score. So.
Facts. Let's quickly jump over and talk a little DFB Pokal because RB Leipzig fucking sucks right now, and they suck out loud, and they can't.
They're gonna win. Yo, they're gonna win. Just so you know, they're not gonna win any other competition. This one's theirs.
This is the one they're gonna win. This is the one they care about.
Yep.
So, the first thing I gotta mention is like Marmoush is a plus number, and if you're gonna keep giving me Marmoush at a plus number, I'm gonna keep taking it. Marmoush has been on fire here for Frankfurt. So give me his anytime goal. Openda and Sesko definitely haven't looked good. They got a fucking 4-piece hung on them at home. I think they gave up 3 before halftime over the weekend versus Wolfsburg, who we all know I don't respect worth a shit.
They won today also, hater.
They did. They're
well,
winning.
You remember when I was like, yeah, Jonas win going on. Here we go. And then all of a sudden they went up 2-0 because, yeah, Jonas win.
So, yeah, Marmoush is plus 190 over on Caesar. It's plus 185 on FanDuel. Both very good numbers. I just got to back my boy Omar here. That number is flat out disrespectful.
I love Leipzig. Again, I don't want to be a hater, but when you see Bayern Munich gets knocked out of the competition, everyone's odds just got fucking doubled. And then you're like, holy shit, wait, we could win this thing. So Leverkusen has given you that. That red card has given you guys that. Leverkusen squeaks out a 1-0 win up a man for fucking 80 minutes. Leipzig, I don't know what the fuck they're doing in the rest of the competitions. They've been a little bit embarrassing, to put it nicely. So I do think this is the one they'll take seriously. This is the one that'll actually get them some silverware, or at least the best shot at it. Like a shot to the semifinal or final looks pretty good when Bayern Munich isn't in it. So I'm taking Leipzig straight up on the money line.
I can dig that. I also obviously like both teams to score over 2.5 here. It's gonna be super juiced. You like who you think's getting the goal? Sesko, Openda. Who you like on?
I'm biased to Sesko almost every single time.
Same.
I like what's his face, Vermeeren. I like him to just get a shot on target. Young bull, jacking for chicks in the Pokal. That's my favorite type of midfielder.
Oh yeah. Plus 190. All right. Let's get into the game that really matters for both of us, and it is Bilbao versus Madrid. I'm obviously not going to have Bilbao's lineup, but I have Madrid, so I'll show you that graphic, and we'll talk some Madrid player props. Look, Madrid being plus 130 is a little disrespectful here. Our team total over 1.5, sorry, that's a little typo on my end, is plus 120. I think that's a little bit disrespectful. No hate to Bilbao. I just think you're going to have a hard time scoring today. I know you do a little bit better at the San Mames. I can definitely see both teams to score happening here. I obviously don't have Bilbao's lineup, but I do like Fran Garcia. I think he's been looking great for us over there, playing left back. We have Lucas Vasquez, who both Leg and I are going to swear at, but might be able of doing something good. He's always good for a shot. Rudiger, header, you can always look at that. I do like that we have Tooch back. Fede Valverde for a shot on target at plus 165 over on FanDuel, ESPN. It's not on DraftKings, but it is on DraftKings if you use it in parlay. Fede's just been continuing to find the frame. He's one of my favorite guys to bet every time Madrid plays. He's very underrated. He's a total workhorse. So I got to go.
It's also fun that his range is just like 50.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Makes it fun to bet his shots.
Facts. Madrid money line. Yup.
I see a Danny Ceballos slobbering again, like I saw after that fucking average-ass performance he put in. The Ceballos FC was just like, everybody start writing their apologies to Danny Ceballos. Excuse me, for what? For what? I'm sorry. After watching that, do you want him to start over somebody that is in our midfield? Because I don't. So what am I apologizing to him for? Hey, Danny, thanks for being the best fifth-string midfielder. Appreciate you.
Nah, bruh. Over 2.5 is a parlay piece in the RB Leipzig Frankfurt game. I would prefer to go with both teams to score. If it's a parlay piece, because I think paying minus 180 for 3 goals is always a tough look. As far as Madrid stuff goes, I like Rodrigo. I know I said that last game. It didn't work out. Everybody kind of besides Rodrigo was shooting there. We also didn't need to put up a bunch of volume of shots because on our first 3 shots, 2 of them went in the back of the net. So we were very clinical last game. I do think we will need to take more shots and more volume versus Bilbao here at San Mames. Look, I will say, too, if Sanset starts for Bilbao, I'm taking his shot on target. I might even take him to get a goal if he gets a goal. Nico Williams has been on fire with the dimes again lately. Inaki has been struggling, but Inaki's the type of guy that this is the game he shows up for. I can definitely get behind both teams to score over 2.5 here. Madrid to win and both teams to score. Like I said, I do think this is a Rodrigo game. I'm probably going to take Rodrigo for a goal. And if I can finesse his 2 shots and shot on target into anything minus 110 or better again, I'm definitely going to do it.
Sunset is starting, and it looks like he's at like plus 110. I only looked at 2 different books.
Yeah, get Sunset at plus money for a shot on target. No brainer for me. I absolutely love that. Mbappe to score at plus 165 over on DK. Look, if you think he's feeling himself and he's starting to get back into form, I can definitely see you taking Mbappe. We all know I love Tooch for a booking every time he plays, especially coming off an injury where he hasn't had real game action yet. Like Tchouaméni to be booked is just screaming at me here. Bellingham to be booked too. We all know that when Vinny's not the target of everybody's hate and, why is he flopping? Like no other forward has ever flopped before. Not to mention the fact that he gets the shit beat out of him. Yeah, Bellingham usually takes everybody's hate for Vinny and becomes the focal point of especially ESPN's trash-ass coverage criticism.
Are we talking cards, guys?
We're talking cards.
I'm looking at a lineup from Bilbao that has 2 20-some-year-old, 22-year-old, 21-year-old Spanish midfielders that are going to be dealing with Mbappe, Rodrigo, Fede, Ceballos, and Bellingham. Not only is Ceballos just slow and dribble too much, he flops at everything. I've never seen somebody draw so many fucking fouls that deserves absolutely none of them, but it's my guy, so whatever, I'll take it. Look at Prados is at plus 300 for a booking. Howard Gizar, or I don't know how to say his name, 21-year-old next to him, but both of them going to be dealing with a very physical and larger than them midfield. I expect cards. We have Jose Sanchez refereeing. He averages about 5.6 cards a game. This is La Liga, baby. This is Spain. That entire back line could probably get a card. They're going to be dealing with Mbappe and Rodrigo and Jude Bellingham. We have Yerry Alvarez and Vivian playing at center back, so good luck keeping up with those two. If Vinny was in, I would say that this game could go for like 8 or 9 cards, especially with Jose Sanchez reffing. So I will also say that it's Bilbao. It's at St. Mames. We got a couple of dickheads up front that I like to argue with the ref, and we'll also get cards. So if you do get card totals, the line is probably 7.5, and for good reason.
Yeah. Looking at this lineup, I do like Berenger out there on the right too. I think his shot on target's definitely worth a look at.
Did we tell everyone to just bet Nico Williams because Lucas Vasquez is going to be guarding him?
That's true. Just take Nico Williams to score or assist. Take him. Fucking shot on target. Yeah, I mean, I know Fede Valverde and Rodrigo definitely bring a lot of extra defense there, but Vasquez is going to be playing higher than Fede. It's going to piss me off. I'm going to yell at my TV a lot about it, and that's just what Vasquez does. So it'll piss me off, but that's where he'll play. And Fede and Rodrigo will have a ton of defending to make up for that. Second half, most goals, plus 110. I can definitely see that, Fernando. I like that. Draw halftime might also be a look here. I can see that. I do think Madrid gets one in the first half. I kind of like to score in both halves. Madrid's offense has definitely been coming around. I still need a lot more out of Mbappe, but he is starting to look okay here. And I think plus 165 for him to score is a little bit disrespectful. I'm with you here, Fernando. Rodrigo to score assist at plus 145 is definitely disrespectful. I like Rodrigo to get going here as well. So that's kind of what I'm on for the Madrid game.
A Nico Williams assist is plus 500. That just feels wildly high.
Yeah, absolutely. Is it straight? For sure.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
Let's see if I got any lineups for these late EPL matches yet.
I got the Arsenal Man U lineup at least.
You do? All right, cool. We'll talk some Arsenal Man U here. Arsenal minus 210 favorites here on the money line. Man U definitely playing some good ball. Looks like they have some life in them. Just to score a goal at minus 150 feels pretty disrespectful here. I definitely can get behind both teams to score. Probably an over 2.5 as well, which looks like it's going to be perfectly playable. Leg was texting me this morning. He likes Man U on the double chance. I think you can get plus 1.25 at minus 117 on the Asian handicap.
Listen. Now, I know it's Wednesday and that I have a show later at 7:30 Eastern time. No big deal. YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And you guys might say, is he doing this to try to make more content and bitch about Manchester United later? Absolutely not. I had a dream. An angel came down to me, and they said, yo, Manchester United double chance Rashford for Ballon d'Or in the month of December - maybe part of January. And I'm here to ride it out. Rashford to score also is an extremely obnoxious number if he does go into Ballon d'Or Rashford mode for the next 5 weeks, just so you know.
I'm not sure this is the accurate lineup from FOTMob, but this is what I have. This definitely isn't accurate. I don't think Mason Mount is playing in this game.
Hey, he might be, though.
He might be.
You never know.
I don't know. I definitely like both teams to score here. I lean the over 2.5. I think this will be a good game. Arsenal scores the most goals of anybody in Europe from set pieces and especially corners. So if you're not looking at Gabriel and you're not looking at like Thomas Partey and you're not looking at that back line for shots on target, especially with Saliba, Timber, Partey, those guys, like, what are you doing? Odegaard has been absolutely red hot too. I love Odegaard to score assist. Saka has been doing his thing. So I like goals here for sure. And I think Man U can definitely score here. Arsenal's defense hasn't been watertight. They did cough up 2 to West Ham. So keep that in the back of your mind. Moving on, we have Aston Villa versus Brentford. And I think the Bees are buzzing here. Villa's definitely got long, tired legs. They've been going through the ringer with playing Champions League. Turns out, Leg and I were still right. Champions League is different, and that schedule is not for everybody, especially in England when you play fucking 3 domestic competitions or however many cups you guys pretend to care about and act like you're the champions of the world when you do something with those. Brentford's hot right now. Wisa is playing really well, and Buemo is finding his form again. Demsgaard should be back off of his suspension. Norgard's playing well. You got Janalt, you got Potter back there, who can do some nice things for you. Brentford concedes goals. We know they like to score goals early. Brentford scoring in the first half has been a red-hot money winner, so I'm probably going to take Brentford to score in the first half again. I like both teams to score here, over 2.5. I liked that over the weekend, too, and Villa couldn't find me a goal versus Chelsea. I think Brentford's really live here. I think them on a double chance or even on a draw no bet or even on this Asian handicap of plus 0.75 at minus 112 is a good little look here.
Yo, Man U actually announced their lineups. No, Mason Mount is starting.
No fucking way.
Yeah, he's starting.
Jesus Christ. You sure you want back Man U?
No. I'm out now.
Yeah, I don't know. As far as Man U goes, does Hoyland get it going? Are they relying on Garnacho out there on the left? I'm certainly not relying on Mason Mount.
I don't know. I'm going now and taking all my confidence to the Wissa goal that I got at plus 295.
All right, I'm with that. Yeah. I love Wissa at 295 for Brentford. That is an absolutely disrespectful number for a guy that's just been red hot lately. Let me see. Scored versus Leicester, had a brace versus Bournemouth, so that's 3 goals in the last 3 games. Didn't score in a 0-0 draw with Everton, which Pickford fucking ruined by flopping and making a complete meal, trying to get that red card and ruin the game. So anyway, the first games are kicking off here at 2:30. We got a little time. If you guys have any more questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to throw them over here in the chat. Before we get out of here, I do have to thank BetUS for being a sponsor here. If you need an offshore book to bet cards and bookings like Leg and I do, I use BetUS. I'm pretty sure your Leg uses BetUS as well. Link right down here below in the description. If you guys like this sort of stuff, be sure to like and subscribe right here on YouTube. It costs you absolutely nothing. It helps Leg and I out a ton. As Leg mentioned, we will be together later tonight to do 2FootTalk. It's 7:30 p.m. Eastern, where we will go over the rest of the weekend slate and get you a little weekend preview. So be sure to subscribe on YouTube at Burroke772 to get notifications. Other than that, check out the links in the description. Join my Discord. It's $15 a month. You get a 3-day free trial. It's where I publish all my official plays, track them in spreadsheets, everything good like that. So yeah, check it out. It's coming up on holiday season. I could always use the support, so appreciate you guys if you're looking for a little extra outside of just subscribing on YouTube. I also do a show every week with Flash Gordon Watson on Friday nights that we put on through Dub Club, and you can find those links down here below. This is actually the setup I use with Flash to talk about the games, so a little bit of a preview there. Other than that, follow us on social media. I'm at Burroke77. He's at A Young Leg, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Instagram. We're all there and always talking ball. So Appreciate you guys as always. Man U game, both teams to score over 2.5 is at -107. I definitely like that. I can get behind that. Fernando, little two-piece combo. I think I might go with like a. I want to say. All right, here's my dumb parlay for the day. I'm gonna go Wolves double chance. I'm gonna go Nottingham Forest to score. I'm gonna go both teams to score over 2.5 here in the Liverpool Newcastle game. I'm gonna go Southampton not to score. I'm going to go Arsenal, Man U, both teams to score. I'm going to go Brentford double chance. And that is going to be my 6-leg EPL parlay. So that's where I'm at. You got anything else, Leg?
Man, I don't want to say anything disrespectful to Bilbao, but put a plus sign on a Madrid money line is wild to me. And then you give me Jose Sanchez. It's like they wanted me to lose all my money because I already have 5 different cards. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's going to be it from us. Appreciate you tuning in as always. Until next time, I'm Oaks, and we out. Doses.
Peace.
We outside.